Well, welcome back. Well, the AI infrastructure build-out, one of the largest capital spending booms we've ever seen. The biggest technology companies in America are expected to spend up to $750 billion this year alone on the AI build-out. But, of course, there are new concerns over whether everyday workers will be keeping their jobs or losing their jobs to AI, as AI employment is on the rise. A new ADP study finds just 22% of workers believe their jobs are safe from automation. Joining me now is global advisor to CEOs and corporate boards, Ram Charan. Ram, it's great to see you again. Welcome back to the show. Thanks for being here. What's your take on this AI build-out story and the impact on jobs?
Maria, thank you very much. Number one, for every company, do the AI and make your company better. You're going to lose some jobs now. If you don't do, you will lose more jobs. It's the reality. Confront it. Learn how to do it. Some 80% people in the companies still don't know how to do that. The ones I am doing is that have it led by the CEO, confront the reality, define exactly what has to be done, because it is going to be a vehicle to create growth that is profitable and capital efficient. We have to compete globally. There's no choice. Don't do it. You will pay the penalty. More jobs will be lost, and you will be left behind permanently.
Yeah. Well, look, there's pushback by some because it's, not in my backyard, right? People don't want data centers in their backyard. And, it's not just the fear around jobs, but it's also the fear around what that's going to mean for their electricity, what's it going to mean for their neighborhood. Amazon founder Jeff Bezos sounding the alarm on AI's impact to the jobs market. He thinks it will create a shortage of labor rather than a replacement of human labor. We've got one report showing that more than 97,000 American job cuts last month were because of AI, Ram. So you're saying companies have to figure out how to capitalize on AI and not run from it.
And I'm saying if you don't, you will have to do it more in the future because the company won't be around. Now start right away to train people for the new needs of the AI-driven actions to be taken. We will always have a service business. We will always have manufacturing of products where you need a lot of AI. We're going to need people with higher skills. Start the program now. Don't depend on the government, but do talk to your state governments. It will create jobs. Go to work and stop fretting.
Yeah. Ram, I want to get back to something that you told us the last time you were with us, and we were talking about President Trump's agenda, and that agenda includes getting corporate America to understand these are all national security issues. You've got to build it here. We cannot rely on China for our prescription drugs and Taiwan for our advanced semiconductors. You advised the president to get some kind of a manufacturing czar, supply chain czar. Where are you on this issue? And tell us what you're hearing from corporate executives today in terms of what they're worried about, Ram.
Yeah. So, Maria, number one, I would love to have the president develop a unit called Manufacturing and Technology Unit. It has to be staffed by the operating people, not by the economists. It will require coordination with Japan, with Germany, with South Korea, Australia, and Israel. Without that, we cannot get the hyperscale to compete with China. It's imperative sooner we do it. I must inform you, Barbara Hampton, who is reporting to Secretary Bessent about the rare earth materials. What a quick progress. A stroke of genius by the Secretary. It's moving. We have a clear example. Replicate, replicate, replicate. She is the former CEO of Siemens. More is going to be here. The president has linkages now with Intel and others. Let's formalize it. Let's create it as durability for the future. And let's go forward.
Yeah, well, Barbara Hampton has been on this program many times, talking about what she's doing in terms of her Texas facility, and certainly she is on the leading edge of getting that, critical minerals business going.
Available. Maria, we have many more available who would love to do this. We got to really scale it up. publicize it. The
Yeah.
problem President Trump has that the White House is terrible in showing what is happening. Communications to the public are zero in the area of what's happening. So I like to
Well, I
suggest
don't know about
that he
yeah.
change.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
I'd
Change
like to
what?
suggest the president change the White House communication machine altogether. And it has to be
Well,
public knowing every single day what is China doing in the international trade. It's available. It's so easy to do. Use Fox, use other channels, so people have a trustworthy daily report what's happening in the whole economic area. Because every
yeah.
CEO must come to terms with the mindset that we are in an economic war. They don't have it
Yes.
yet.
And
It was going to come
yeah,
with
I mean,
daily information.
it's a very important point that you make, Ram, and I know that you're hearing this also from CEOs that you talk to. I mean, President Trump is like a walking communications unit himself. He takes calls from reporters. He's constantly talking with reporters. So he's quite transparent, regardless of what's going on in the communications unit. But, Ram, what specifically are you hearing from CEOs today in terms of their worries? What are they thinking about? Obviously, AI is up there, but you give us the list.
Yeah, number one, many of them are really not aware what's happening. They love the stock market. Number two, 30 industries that are affected badly, they are scared, totally scared. Number three, those who are not yet being affected, they are ignorant what's going to be happening and what's happening right now because the hidden costs are going up. Disruption by the President Xi, the tariffs and Trump factors, supply chain interruptions, and choke points in transportation. And they are concerned about the hidden costs, like these costs are going off the insurance and all that. So there is a fear there, and they have to have a mindset that this is reality. How do we find profitable growth that is capital efficient? So they don't have a war room. They got to create a war room, daily scanning what's coming out. Today, you can do that through ChatGPT and so on, but it has to be the operating people, not the economists.
Okay. Ram, we love getting your take on all of this. We know you're in touch with corporate America and corporations across the globe. We appreciate your time. Thank you, Ram Charan, joining us this morning.